Thank you.
Hear the sky's happy feet. Hear the sky's happy. Say, get on with them, Vico. From the touch by the toy so fair. Oh, Saint in a Miska, under the face to renovate, and not for nothing did minds. Yes, and if he was, he didn't beat mine. Should have sleeping. a room. Shadows flicker. Shadows flicker. In the faded glow of a neon sign, the smoky bar holds the echoes of my mind. A glass of whiskey whispers secrets low, under the weight of a heartbreak from long ago. When I saw I'll survive you again, the room spun around like a dance with fate. Memories and shadows coming through. Every note in this blues keeps singing you. That night under the misty moonlit sky, your words cut deep, left without a goodbye. The taste of betrayal, so bitter, so raw. In the solitude of the night, I saw. When I saw I'll survive you again, the room spun around like a dance with fate. Memories and this blues keeps singing you. There's a silence louder than thunder, haunting the corners where I lay. In the stillness I start to wonder why your ghost just won't fade away. When I saw I'll survive you again, the whispers calmed in the candlelight's bed. Memories and shadows now subdued. Every note in this blues is letting go of you, fading out like the last word of an old sad tune. In the corner booth of a smoke-filled room, rust on the piano, tales hung in tune. The candlelight flickers, shadow consumed. My heart spills in letters scented with gloom. Each word a whisper, the night my cocoon. All these letters, I'll survive you in blue. Ink bleeds my sorrow, because loving you is a lonely sky after the rain, a haunting echo, a soft refrain. My heart knows the dance of your ghostly view. We laughed 'neath the moon, we cried under the stars. You promised forever, now here we are. The whiskey can't drown the sound of your car, driving away, leaving ajar the door to my soul. Now you're so far. Oh, these letters, I'll survive you in blue. Ink bleeds my sorrow, because loving you is a lonely sky after the rain, a haunting echo, a soft refrain. My heart knows the dance of your ghostly view. Remember the nights our shadows would blend like whispers of smoke. Where did they end? Now I'm holding memories time won't mend. In the silence my bruised heart sends these blue ink letters I'll write and contend. So these letters, I'll survive you in blue. Ink bleeds my sorrow, each word so true. In the quiet echo of my soft refrain, a candle burns out in the morning's new gain. The letters keep saying, I loved you, I loved you. The soft fade of blue. I'll survive loving you. Candles flicker, shadows play on cracked walls. A glass of whiskey lay, bearing storms of days gone by. Each sip a whisper of an old oak's proud stand. Dim voices stir the air where forgotten stories land. When I saw ashes in my glass tonight, tears fell like rain on this heart's cruel plight. Smoke danced in circles over dreams we cast, echoes of you and me, and a love that couldn't last. Barstool prophets, they speak in tones so low, underneath the jazz where slow sorrows flow. Our laughter once filled the night, now but a ghost, vanished like smoke rings, which I still see the most. When I saw ashes in my glass tonight, tears fell like rain on this heart's cruel plight. Smoke danced in circles over dreams we cast, echoes of you and me, and a love that couldn't last. Remembering your gaze in the glow of this dim bar, the way the night held us beneath a waning star. But time, it turned you to a shadow at my side, leaving just the ashes of a fire we can't relight. When I saw ashes in my glass tonight, each ember floated down, fading out of sight, whispering to the night for the love that's past. Just a silent prayer over the ashes in my glass. Each verse and chorus builds up the atmosphere of a dimly lit bar, echoing the remnants of a past relationship felt through the metaphorical ashes in the singer's glass. Reflecting the extinguished fire of romance, the mood is saturated with nostalgia and the pain of lost love conveyed through a soulful, bluesy melody. Beneath the flicker of a lone street lamp's glow, the midnight whispers what the heartstrings know. Cobalt shadows drape the corners of my mind, where the memory of us lingers undefined. A smoky bar, the clink of ice and glass. Where love once lit now dims with each hour past. Standing on the edge of unshaken love again, feeling the ghost of your touch in the rain. Every drop a melody, every silence sustained, on the edge of unshaken love, where nothing remains. Once laughter filled our nights, poured like wine. Your eyes, stars in my sky, ceaselessly would shine. But time that thief whispered truths we couldn't bear, the bitter notes of a ballad, of a love that would end. Now I nurse the whiskey, but it doesn't ease the ache of dreams we built that morning's light had to take. I'm standing on the edge of unshaken love again, feeling the ghost of your touch in the rain. Every drop a melody, every silence sustained, on the edge of unshaken love, where nothing remains. Here in the quiet, your goodbye still echoes, a slow dance of shadows, a crescendo of woes. And I wonder if the moon cries in the sea, if her tears are as salty, as bitter as mine be. I'm standing on the edge of unshaken love again, an echo of forever fading into the wind. So I hold on to the night, let it cover my pain, on the edge of unshaken love, where love was my refrain. Softly, slowly letting go as the night wanes.
The dim light of a lonesome rain bar, candle shadows dance and flickering like my heart. An old vinyl spins a tale of who we are, slipping through my fingers. A whiskey glass sets the part. Here's to the letters I wrote in the smoke, burned by the fire of a slow fading hope. Each puff a story, each swirl to my soul, where a silent word spoke. Once we danced on laughter's bright echoing floor. time slipped through door cracks, our dreams it bore. Your ghost in the smoke, memories I can't restore. Now I sip the silence as the rain begins to pour. Here's to the letters I wrote in the smoke, burned by the fire of a slow fading hope. Each puff a story, each swirl a tear that broke. Mirror to my soul where a silent word spoke. All the mirrors cracked, reflecting fragmented blues. Each shard tells a tale of old news and bruised hues. With every note I sing the past I peruse. In the smoke, our love's last residue. Here's to the letters I wrote in the smoke, burned by the fire of a slow fading hope. Each puff a story, each swirl a tear that broke. Echoes of our love in whispers and in cold, softly fading out like smoke under the old bar's gate. In the shadowed corner of a dimly lit room, candle flickers casting ghosts upon the wall. Velvet night pouring rain, whispers filling the gloom. Each drop of memory in the downpour I recall. Here comes the whispers of memories of you again, sailing on a smoke ring, cold in wind. Heartbeat under my skin, singing soft and low. Oh, in these silent echoes, how the longing grows. We danced through storms, our laughter in the air, till the music stopped and your eyes turning cold. Now the chair where you sat remains just an empty glare. In the whiskey glass, reflections of a love once poured. Here comes the whispers of memories of you again, sailing on a smoke ring, cold in the wind. Heartbeat under my skin, singing soft and low. Oh, in these silent echoes, how the longing grows. I hear your voice know everything. Here comes the whispers of memories of you again, sailing on a smoke ring, caught in yesterday's wind. Heartbeat under my skin, now a whispering goes in the candlelight's flicker. It's your memory I hold. Whispers of memories in the silence we toast. Last table by the window, flickering candlelight, dusty shadows dancing in the corners of the night. Silent glasses whisper, stories drowned in reread. The clock's slow ticking echoes the words we never said. I'm standing on the edge of farewell still, holding on to memories against my restless will. Your laughter's like a ghost in autumn's chill. In the dim light on the edge of farewell still, we parted ways on a street side beneath the old cafe's glow, where jazz spilled into twilight, where we dared to let love grow. But seasons turned their back on us, and time became our foe. Now I drink alone where laughter used to flow. I'm standing on the edge of farewell still, holding on to memory against my restless will. Your laughter's like a ghost in autumn's chill. In the dim light on the edge of farewell still. Oh, the rain cries just like I do on the window pane. Each drop a melody of love and lingering pain. I reach for our yesterdays, in vain they slip away, leaving traces of you in the songs they play.
my mirror at a table stained with rain. Whispers flow through smoky air. A piano softly sings. Streets are washed in silver rain. The night wears a velvet gown. I'm penning down my soul again in this old part of town. Letters to bar at 2 a.m. Ink runs with the whiskey clear. Each word a drop of heartache. Each line a hidden tear. The clock ticks past another hour in the silence of my blood. Tonight I write my sorrows down by the dim, quivering light. Once this bar held laughter, now it cradles only ghosts, echoes of the love we lost, the pain that haunts me most. Your shadow in the corner booth, where we used to share our dreams. Now I sit with memories and they unravel at the seams. Letters to bar at 2 a.m. Ink runs with the whiskey clear. Each word a drop of heartache. Each line a hidden tear. The clock ticks past another hour in the silence of my plight. Tonight I write my sorrows down by the dim and quivering light. Oh, the years they slip like water through the fingers of the night. I'm clinging to what's left of you, but you're just out of sight. And in this hazy bar light, I confess my secret fears. 2 empty chairs and worn out tunes, drowned in my quiet tears. Letters to bar at 2 a.m. Ink bleeding with the rain. Words fall like weary soldiers. Feel the weight of all this pain. The moon quiets the shimmer as my heart begins to fight. Tonight I leave my letters here, fade like a star out outside. In a dim room, where shadows dance slow, leather-bound chairs cradle the forgotten souls. The clink of ice whisper of old jazz. Midnight wraps around my heart like it's made of glass. Street lights flicker, rain taps at the window pane. Each drop's a memory, each gust a whispered name. Now I'm under where I walked away strong no more, treading water in the silence. War he swore, echoes of our laughter haunt the smoky air. Under, drowning in the depths of despair. There was a fire once, burning oh so bright, fueled by the dreams of our runaway night. The morning came with truths hard to ignore, promises like leaves scattered on the floor. Your shadow walked away, left a cold empty space. In the warmth of the sun, I still seek your face. Now I'm under where I walked away strong no more, treading water in the silence. What we swore, echoes of our laughter haunt the smoky air. Under, drowning in the depths of despair. Oh, how the whiskey sings, bitter, sweet and clear, spinning tales of what could have been if you were still here. The night is a blanket, my sorrow its thread, weaving through the memories I can't shed. So I'm under where I walked away strong no more. The piano plays our song, but you're not here to adore. Under where the heartaches softly meet the daybreak. Under where my brave smile begins to fade. In the dim light of the corner booth, where shadows come to dance, a glass of amber whiskey stood caught in a smoky trance. The room was wrapped in velvet blues, notes hanging in the air. When I
saw ashes in my glass, as if you whispered there. Oh, the embers of our love, how quietly they burn in the twilight of my glass, where I await your return. Each sip of memory, bitter and so lush, I found sorrow floating at the hour of the dusk. We traded dreams on wooden stools, with laughter in our eyes, till the truth came rolling in like storm clouds in disguise. You left a void next to me, where once your warmth did lay. Now there's nothing but the night, and the bar keeps old cliches. Oh, the embers of our love, still quietly they burn in the twilight of my glass, to which I always turn. Each sip of memory, fading yet so lush, I found myself alone with the ashes and the dust. Just me and the ashes at the closing of the dusk.
Renditions.
Oh, a dim lit room where shadows dance on walls. I sit by candlelight, the night softly calls. The clock ticks a tale so slow and so great. Each chime is a whisper, each moment I crave. Oh, I'm writing in letters to loneliness again, on pages of sorrow where my heartache won't end. These words, they bleed memory, each line a deep stain. I'm sealed with the echoes of love's sweet refrain. There was laughter once in these empty echoing footsteps, love's tender calls. But seasons turned their back, left me cold and bare. Now I'm sipping on a whiskey with ghosts in my chair. Like a forgotten friend, each drop a melody for a heart on the mend. Through the pain, a reflection, just a shadow of me. Where did the light go? What's left to see? My pen starts to wane beneath the silence, beneath all the pain, is the hope that one day I won't need to write again. Oh, oh, loneliness, take this last in the amber glow of a flickering streetlight, silhouettes dance in the curtains of the night. Whiskey whispers on lips of those passing by. Here I stand under the old moon's watchful eye. Under the wood, I couldn't say no more. Words heavy like rain on a lonely shore. Each drop a story spilling onto the floor. Under the wood, I couldn't say no more. It was in this smoky bar, laughter filled the air. You held my gaze with a tender, stormy stare. But seasons turned as they always do, leaving frost where once sweet roses grew. Under the world, I couldn't say no more. Echoes of a love that we couldn't no more.
In the dim light of a flickering candle in my room, the shadows dance with echoes, casting tales of gloom. A glass of whiskey resting in a weary hand, whispers of ghosts in silence where I stand. And these walls, they speak low of lovers lost in the undertow. Every whisper a storm's warning. In the silence of my heart, it's always morning. Was it the rain that brought the tears, or just the pain of old songs playing, speaking names in vain? Your face, a memory that time just can't erase, lives in the quiet corners of this haunted place. And these walls, they speak low of lovers lost in the undertow. Every whisper a storm's warning. In the silence of my heart, it's always morning. Underneath the pale moon's sympathetic gaze, I reckon with the love lost in these tangled maze. A sip of sorrow from the cup of the past, holding on to shadows, knowing they won't last. And these walls, they speak low, softer now, of lovers lost, and the heart's quiet vow. Every echo forms a delicate mourning. In the silence of my soul, where it's forever morning, softly fading like the candle's last light. Whispers of ghosts settling for the night. In the dim glow of a candlelight bar, where whispers flow over old guitar, the tick of rain on the foggy pane, I sip the whiskey that numbs the pain. Eyes meet the mirror, a shadow's grace. In the smoky air, I find my face. Under the self, reflection in the smoke. Memories dance, my heartstrings choke. Ghosts in the glass, singing soft-spoken lies. Tracing the tears I fought not to cry. Here in this haze where loneliness wakes. Under the self-reflection, my soul aches. Once the night bloomed with laughter's ring. Our love was a wild, untamed spring. But seasons turned, as did your touch, leaving me clutching this cold, cold crutch. The smoke swirled secrets in whispers told in the embers of love, now dark and cold. Oh, under the self-reflection in the smoke. Memories dance, my heartstrings choke. Ghosts in the glass, singing soft-spoken lies. Tracing the tears I fought not to cry. Here in this haze where loneliness wakes. Under the self-reflection, my soul aches. Now here's to the echoes of our past, to dreams that burn too bright to last. In every puff your shadow fades, but in the ashes our story stays. I'm holding on to a phantom's plea in the smoke. Who I was, who I'll never be. Under the self-reflection in smoke. Memories twirl, my resolve now broke. Ghosts in the glass, singing soft-spoken lies. Tracing the tears I've now learned to cry. Here in this haze I let dreams break. Under the self-reflection, hearts forsake. Quiet, the smoke drifts away. In its silence my blues stay. In the arms of silent room, in blue, where shadows dance on cracked walls anew. Velvet darkness drapes the old bar stool. Candlelight flickers playing its rueful tune. Whispers linger of a love that fled too soon. In the arms of silent room, in blue. Oh, these blues, they wrap around my soul, twisting through my heart like winter's cold. Every sip of whiskey makes me bold to face the silence stark and old. Oh, in the arms of silent room in blue. Once laughter echoed, now it's just the rain beating hard against the window pane. Your ghost in every corner calling my name. With each drop it's you I blame for the quiet in my nights, the endless strain in the arms of silent room.
wrap around my soul, twisting through my heart like winter's cold. Every sip of whiskey makes me bold to face the silence stark and old. Oh, in the arm of silent room in blue. But here's where memories refuse to fade. Under the dim glow our past is laid, and I'm clinging to the sweet promises you made in this silent room where our loved ones stay, buried in the blue, where my heart has swayed. Oh, these blues, they cling like a gentle mist, a tender pain, a longing kiss. In the silence I still wish for one more night, one more bliss. In the arms of silent room in blue, where I forever wait for you. Under the love, through time tonight, where shadows linger in the light, my soul's painted with your hues. In every melody I find your clues. The clock ticks with the lover's sigh. Under the love, through time I cry. This song's for the ghost that we became. Under the love, nothing's the same. Curtain falls in a smoky bar. Under dim and flickering stars, candle shadows dance on old brick walls, whispering tales from afar. My heart's wrapped in velvet night, as bourbon soothes the aching body. Every note I sing, soaked with the rain, echoes of love, echoes of pain. Under the love, through time tonight, where shadows linger in the light, my soul's painted with your hues. In every melody I find your clues. The clock ticks with the lover's sigh. Under the love through time I cry. This song's for the ghost that we became. Under the love, nothing's the same. Once laughter filled our midnight spree, now it's just the guitar and me. Your promises like falling leaves scattered beneath our old dream tree. You said forever, whispered sweet. Now I'm dancing alone with two left feet. Love's cruel twist, a crueler game. I serenade, but it's not the same. Under the love through time tonight, where shadows linger in the light. My soul's painted with your hues. In every melody I find your clues. The clock ticks with the lover's sigh. Under the love through time I cry. This song's for the ghost that we became. Under the love, nothing's the same. Oh, the mirror shows a face time's gentle hand can't erase. A reflection of a younger me, drowned in a whiskey sea. Here's to the kisses we once knew, to the echoes, to the room. In the silence after the songs is where my lonely heart belongs. Under the love through time tonight, as stars fade out of sight. Softly, softly let me be in the quiet of the memory. Oh, under the love through time so light, I'll find my peace in the night. And as the piano softly cries, under the love, a part of me dies. Soft fade under the love through time tonight. And a cool and go look a make near mine cafe light, where the shadows play and the old records spin right. I found an old picture, faded and tied, clutched in my hand, candle flickers in the night. When I saw memories of you tonight, the room spun around in the soft moonlight. Whiskey on my breath, tears in my eyes, the ghost of your touch, a silent reprise. We laughed 'neath the stars of a sky so wide. promises whispered, nowhere to hide. But seasons turn cold and you drifted astride, left me with echoes and dreams that have died. When I saw memories of you tonight, the room spun around in the soft moonlight. Whiskey on my breath, tears in my eyes, the ghost of your touch, the silent reprise. Oh, the laughter that's lost, how the years they do fly. A dance in the dark, under rain, heavy sky. Your shadow still lingers where the old passions lie. In the silence, your name is a soft broken sigh. When I saw memories of you tonight, the world faded out in the pale candlelight. Here in the stillness, hold on tight to the sweet, bitter love that will never rewrite. A soft fade like your whisper into the night. In the faint glow of a lone street lamp, the rain whispers secrets to old cobblestones. I'm sitting by the window, seeing ghosts in the fog. Each drop a memory in the glass of my one soul. Under the still learning pain alone, whiskey lullaby, the heartstrings moan, the night's soft cry in my smoky tone. I'm a midnight singer, painting sorrow on my own. There used to be laughter here, a fire so wild, a dance of the shadows when the flame was alive. But love left quietly in the chill before dawn. Now the hearth is cold, but the story is warm. Under the still learning pain alone, whiskey lullaby, the heartstrings moan, the night's soft cry in my smoky tone. I'm a midnight singer, painting sorrow on my own. Sometimes a silver lining is heartstrings moan as shadows stretch and the night has grown. I'm fading softly in the echo of my own song under the still.
Under the flicker of a lone street lamp, silhouettes dance on the damp old walls. My feet know the rhythm of sorrow and trance as the echo of my heels tells tales in empty halls. The night air thick with whispers of smoke and gin carries the weight of blues draped in velvet sky. I'm tracing the shadows where we've been in this city of ghosts where even the wind sighs. Tonight the whispers of nostalgia creeping through the cracks of my heart, so wide. Memories like aged whiskey steeping in the cellar of my soul where secrets reside. We laughed until the morning painted us gold. Your laugh a melody, now a haunting refrain. But time, like a thief, is quietly stolen you from me, leaving just echoes and pain. Now I'm sipping the bitter taste of change, each swallow sharper than the last. The bar's empty, the atmosphere strange, filled with spirits of my past. Tonight the whispers of nostalgia creeping through the cracks of my heart, so wide. Memories like aged whiskey steeping in the cellar of my soul where secrets reside. By the piano, a flicker of candlelight wanes. I hear a song, our song. It's playing soft and low, every note a reminder, a sweet, piercing pain of days when love was all we needed to know. Tonight the whispers of nostalgia gently weeping in the quiet of my heart, once a light now dim. These memories, treasures I'm forever keeping underneath
whispers of nostalgia too.